Hey everyone, this is episode number 200 of the Unknown Games podcast. Thanks so much for sticking with us for this entire journey so far. This week we've got a great show for you, covering a couple of different things. We're going to be talking about some Infinity Nikki, Marvel Rivals, and some video game news, so stay tuned. Anyways, we're going to hop on into this. That was called a preview for Spotify. What's up, everybody? How's it going, Alex?
Good. I'm great. Thanks. How are you, buddy? Are you okay?
I'm great. I was doing some research and they said, hey, you get a 60-second preview on
Preview for Spotify. So
Spotify. So
if you are listening on Spotify right now and somehow that hooked you, welcome to the podcast.
Exactly. That's almost like maybe it didn't hook you, but
you
if
should
it did,
you should use that legitimately as a preview because it's like, what's up? Welcome to oh fuck, it's just a preview, and then leave it as the preview.
I'll just put like a little music underneath
Yeah, that's
it
funny.
and just have it going. This week we're joined with our special guest as always. He's not even a guest anymore. He's just.
But he's always special.
But he's always special in that good way.
What does that mean? Alright. What's up, everybody? The soulless demon from my law firm finally let me go early Monday, so I can finally. I can.
So funny.
Did this man say the soulless demon from his
exactly.
law firm finally let him go?
That's funny.
Well, I'm glad the soulless demon from your law firm let you go. I didn't even know. So we used to joke. I mean, we didn't know what your job was, but the fact that the DJing kid, who is no longer the DJing kid, who is now the working adult, is actually working at a law firm. That's a whole shonen arc right there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Dox myself, but I don't care.
You can still be degen though. You can be a degenerate working at a law firm.
You can.
I become a Catholic.
Are you really?
I'm not.
What?
Oh,
Wait, that'd be crazy.
Of all the things, just.
I would be like, at first I'd be like, why? But then I'd be like, oh, good for you. Weird though,
Yeah,
but okay.
Wherever you find salvation, wherever you found salvation and freedom. But anyways, we've got a great show today. Like I said, we're gonna go from what we've been playing as always, and then we've got some news, and then we'll close it out. We're trying to keep this in tight 40s. Tight 40s. I like that.
Fuck is that?
That's like drinking a 40, but at the right pace.
Is that a thing? Is that a phrase you say in America?
I just made that up, but I think it can catch on.
Sure.
Yeah,
tight 40s.
I like them tight too.
I like tight 40s too, if you know what I mean.
What the?
Yeah, I like tights too.
Yeah, but specifically 40s.
Yeah, tight 40.
Yeah. What's the opposite of a cougar?
It's no, I don't think we can go opposite of a cougar. That's jail time.
Let's just move on, dude.
Jail.
What the hell? It is a video game podcast.
Is it? Fuck.
Yeah, it's like saying what's the opposite of 100?
Of 100?
No, of 100.
Opposite of 100?
Yeah. Is it 0? Wait, what is the opposite of 100?
What is this question?
Right.
That's the title of this fucking episode, by the way. What's the opposite of 100?
Question? Preview. What is this question?
Let's just talk about video game, dude.
Oh yeah, we talk about video games, and last week was actually a pretty good week for releases in games for things that are all-time sinks. Number one, we had PoE 2 entering early access, so a lot of CRPG heads going crazy for that.
The Pillars of Eternity or Path of Exile?
Path of Exile.
Okay.
Yeah.
This wasn't sure.
Dude, it is sick. I've been after playing Last Epoch. I want to hop into this game, but not yet.
Have you seen the skill tree?
It got so many skills.
Watching
that junk was. There's like 100, 200, 300 something skills. I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness. Anyways, I'm going through Remnant 2 with a friend now, so that's why we're waiting to go back. And then, of course, we also had Marvel Rivals, which Ehe will be talking about in a little bit too, which was probably one of the biggest releases up on Twitch. I mean, NetEase doing this. I think we're seeing a lot of good stuff coming out of the Chinese gaming market of just adapting things to come out. Essentially, worldwide. They've been contracted and they are fulfilling.
Some like pretty big monster though in the Chinese industry, like
NetEase is huge. Yeah.
Obviously, Tencent.
Exactly.
And then Tencent and NetEase the same? I think no, this is different, right?
I believe they are different.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
NetEase and Tencent, are, if they're different or not.
I think they're different. Does Tencent own NetEase? Because that'd be insane if they did.
I think they're two different, like Titan.
I think they're two different ones. And then Timmy is underneath Tencent, which Timmy is, I think, the ones that are doing the Monster Hunter, what, the phone, the mobile.
Oh yeah, I saw
Monster
that.
Hunter.
The Monster Hunter Genshin.
What's that one?
Monster Hunter
I,
Genshin. It's like Monster Hunter
Monster Hunter.
Outbreak or something. Forget the name.
It's
It's a gacha
something.
game too. Like I don't understand how that's gonna work. Monster Hunter.
And then one of them is doing the FF14 mobile. Like I don't know which one, if it's
But I forgot about that. Yeah,
like
yeah.
they are cooking. They are cooking. And then of course we had Infinity Nikki, which, I mean, I don't know how many people are playing it, but it got a 9 out of 10 on IGN, and it's actually bringing some good reviews. And that's where I'm going to start talking just for a little bit, because if you haven't played or heard of Infinity Nikki, it's a very simple game. It's a dress up kind of game where dress up gotcha. Apparently, this has been a series for a number of years, maybe 5 years or so,
Yeah.
with the Infinite Nikki.
It's the Love Nikki series.
The Love Nikki.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just actually surprised because the platforming and the movement, it just reminds me a little bit of Breath of the Wild when you're traversing the world. It's very chill. It's a cozy game. It doesn't have a lot of, so far that I've gotten into it doesn't have a lot of building mechanics. None that I know of. It's just straight up just go explore, do some quests and tasks at your own pace. The music is good. The voice acting is fun and nice. I'm not annoyed by the little small companion person either. So that's a plus.
The demon.
Did you call him the demon? I don't know what he is actually, but it's just a cute little game, you know. So that's what I've been playing. I've also been finishing up Astrobot as well. But yeah, you can get Infinity Nikki on PS5 or you can get the PC version. You can link your accounts. It's cross-play, cross-save.
You can also play on mobile too.
Yeah, it's on
which
mobile.
Looks very
That's
different.
true. I haven't tried out the mobile yet. PS5 version runs all right. I think it runs at 30 FPS or 40-ish.
Is there no like option performance modes, or
there's no optional modes for,
so it's just 30?
It's just,
they really dumbed down the graphic on mobile though. So like there's like a patch of land that's supposed to have like a bed flower in the mobile version. They just doesn't have any of it, and the flower looks like it's just like a circle. It looks very funny.
Which is, I mean, the game on PC, I've been playing it on my newer monitor, and I mean, it looks great. The outfits really do kind of shine. Of course, that's the whole point of the game, is to essentially craft outfits. You go around, you find different materials for them, and it's, you know, the easiest.
Is that all the game is? It's just outfit.
Yeah, you just dress up.
So far, yeah, it's like fulfilling my Final Fantasy X 2.
Fantasy?
Yeah, Final Fantasy X 2.
All right.
Yeah, I got my dress spheres. You know, and it's also getting my Stellar Blade on too, you know, minus the combat of Stellar Blade.
What do you like pull in this game? I like the
you
dress.
Pull,
do you have limited dress?
Pull the different parts of your fashion. You pull your socks, your dress, your ear accessories, head accessories, all that. Yeah.
So if you don't gotcha, like, what do you look like? Like, what's your?
They give you base outfits that you can find.
Homeless.
Yeah. Yeah, they give you a base outfit, a couple of base outfits. And then some of them link to different abilities, like you can see in the trailer. When you're floating and kind of double jumping, you have this kind of aqua-like watery outfit that comes on, and then there's a little bit of a combat version of that as well, for attacking. I mean, it's very simple. I mean, it's just simple platforming puzzles. There's not much to it, but it's just really well done. Like I said, that's what surprised me the most, is how responsive the controls were, how beautiful the dresses are. Also really nice looking. If you like to customize it, there's not all dresses. There's different outfits, different styles.
There's combat too.
Yeah. And I think where I was, and I honestly, if I continue to play this, if I continue to actually play this, I believe that there's PvP in this game. It's over here.
Okay.
PvP or PvE against, like, they're talking about like stylus battles, where I guess you show off your outfit to somebody and they show off.
That's why people like pull in this game, right? Because for the stylus battle.
That's the only thing I can assume, because yeah, I'm just like, is that the thing you can do? So I
If
want to
that's
try it.
not it, what entice people to spend money on this game?
It's just the outfits, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
outfits. It's real chill. It's a cozy game. It's in that genre. The only difference, like I said, is it doesn't have a lot of crafting or management of materials or anything like that, which is why it's good for me. It has nice chill vibes. I honestly just find myself going around the world and just trying to find different items. I don't even read them sometimes. I just pick them up. Hey, they got me, at least for now. I don't always stick with these games, so hey, what can I say? Yes, there is a login streak right now that's going on for about a week or so, and then there's also they've got everything on discount for in terms of like the paid currency. They're heavily on discount actually, 90% off. So yeah, I almost thought it's 2,100 yen for the most expensive package. It gives you a buttload of pulls essentially and other materials, and is usually 8,500 yen. 85. It's like 85 or 7,500, and it's down to like 2,100. So 80%. Yeah. And it's like that for all of them. So it was to the point where I was like, dang, maybe I should just spend like 4,000 yen and I can get all the packages and I can. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
They almost
That's
got
how
me.
they get you.
They almost got me. I had to stop myself. Anyways, that's Infinity Nikki. If you want to go check it out, just say go check it out. Go look for it. It's a little bit. It's fun stuff. I think it's because I opened up all of these tabs in Firefox. Maybe that had an effect on this. I don't know. I'm still doing fine. But I assume I'm going to. Yeah, I've got to figure this thing out. I'm going to figure out how to cheat this Riverside system.
Oh, we're not live, right?
No, we're not live.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna cheat the system. I'm gonna figure out some tricks to this thing and see how I can optimize it better. But we're good now. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've been playing Marvel Rivals. I'm just gonna let you talk about it. I'm not gonna open the gameplay because I'm afraid. Should I open the gameplay and see if weird stuff happens again?
I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but you could just add in the gameplay in post.
That is very true. It's actually very, very much a pain. But go ahead, Ehe. Explain about the wonders of Overwatch when it became Overwatch 2,
Marvels.
and then it became Marvel Rivals.
This game is far better than Overwatch, honestly. I've been like an Overwatch defender for like the last, I don't know, the last half of the decade, I think.
Really? Even
to 2020. I played the beta, like the very early beta.
Is it better than Overwatch 1 though? Like,
I mean,
OG,
everything
it
is
feels
better
like
than
Overwatch
Overwatch
1 though, right? OG vibes?
Oh, I feel like I had a lot more fun with this game than I ever was with Overwatch, honestly. Maybe because like the very competitive nature of Overwatch, but I don't know. This game is very casual to me.
So like what Overwatch was at the very beginning.
Yeah, but the hero in this game is like very broken. Most of them are like they're like demon. I'm just saying, yeah, most of them are demon. They could just kill you in like a very like a very tiny amount of second.
They have like
It's
it's like
ridiculous.
is it weird? Because like when I was watching, I've been watching a bunch of streams until I get to play it, but it's like some heroes have the time to kill is really quick, and then other heroes, it's like they be living. If you know how to use them,
yeah, I mean like
you can't
Vanguard.
kill them.
It's basically like the class in like other what's called other hero shooter. Vanguard is the tank,
It's the tank, yeah.
and Dwell is a DPS. So like DPS, like if you can just pick any DPS in this game and you can kill everything very quickly.
Because the DPS is like their DPS mage mixed with melee assassins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know like if they separate this as an archetype, but there is like 90, not 90, like 60% of the DPS character are like melee focused.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man, Iron Fist. Let me tell you about Iron Fist player. Jesus Christ.
Let me hit you a couple of times. Then let me back up and heal. I've seen some videos like people using him they're kind of beastly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why I call this game very casual, because they don't have a role queue too, and you can just basically play with like 5 DPS and 1 support, and then just like lose every time because nobody wanted to play as the support in this game.
No one wants to support. Like
Yeah,
I will
but
say,
the
Jeff the
support in this
Shark.
game is very strong, very strong. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jeff the
Jeff
Shark,
the Shark.
that thing is a terrorist, dude.
The alt fire. I was like, there's no way this dude is doing this much damage, and also healing like this.
The one thing that very annoying about Jeff the Shark is he can like swim under and then like climb all over the place, so he's very hard to shoot. But his ult, he can just eat your whole team, walk off the edge and kill every single one of your
I've seen
teammates.
there's so many people who do it. I mean, like I feel like that's like the good thing about the game is this is the first time in a while we've had we've had a proper hero shooter, right? We've had things that are either a BR like Apex Legends or something similar to it, but this one, like you see people having fun, like and laughing. That's the best thing. Like people are laughing while they play.
It's very crazy because like earlier this year we have a hero shooter that failed horribly because they want to charge 40.
Look, I call Concord a Destiny. Like it was Crucible.
Wasn't
that game
the PvP?
The combat
game
was Destiny though, right? Like in terms, like it
Destiny.
felt like
Yeah.
Destiny. Yeah.
I played
Isn't
I
it
played
like
a lot of Destiny
the
PvP.
same team?
I think it's the same
It's-
team.
it's-
Yeah.
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 It's ex-Destiny devs.
Fire team or something.
Yeah. It's ex-Destiny dev. So I was like, this is just Destiny PvP with hero abilities, but
So the gunplay was good, but it just
it
wasn't
was solid.
wasn't marketed well, or what? I actually never
didn't-
really I didn't play any Concord or anything, but
I mean, the gunplay
It's
for
honestly
me,
like the $40 price point.
it was the price point.
Game.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
the price point,
Like-
and then
Hero shooter should be free, dude.
Should-
Honestly,
Yeah. Like monetize some.
like
Wait.
like battle royale should be free and hero shooter should be free.
they
You should
should.
not charge money for that.
I think what's interesting. I mean, you say that, but to me, like I find it interesting that Overwatch kind of started the whole hero shooter thing, and Overwatch wasn't free to play, right?
Yeah,
No,
I think wasn't it like because it's the only one before that it was like TF2.
Sure. Yeah, I think it's because Overwatch kind of was the first of its
Technically.
kind, and then
Yeah.
they did the thing where it's like you pay for the game, like any
And
other
then
game.
they have like Battleborn and then what's it called Paladin.
Paladins is still going though, right?
Yeah, Paladin's still going because it's free.
Because it's free to play, yeah.
It's a lot.
It's free to
it's
play.
free.
but I mean, I guess because the whole thing with Overwatch was, it was they charged for it, but the way that the game was monetized, right? You had the loot boxes, and that was a huge.
It
that
was
a
the loot
huge
boxes,
thing
yeah.
that I would
I
grind for.
I guess with 2, they're like, we want to make more money. Let's
Yeah,
not.
They changed like the what's it called the monetization system with something like Fortnite for Overwatch 2.
Like a battle
I
pass.
guess like Marvel Rival is also doing it, but the battle pass in Marvel Rival, you can just buy it once, and then you can like if you don't finish it that season, you can still finish it later on later season.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
you bought
Okay.
it for like season 1, you can still finish it until like season 5. You can still gain reward from it.
That's good. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's good.
It's,
And I think
it's basically killed the FOMO aspect of battle pass.
Yeah. Because you don't want
Missing out.
to spend money and then be forced to like grind the game in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I miss out on like a lot of like Apex Battle Pass because I didn't play enough. Like I reached level 70, then I forget to play. Then I miss like
Yeah.
a weapon.
I mean, I think the other strong thing about this game from our rivals, honestly, that separates it from almost all of the hero shooter or shooters in general is that it's third person. I know Ed, you were talking about it earlier, but the skins, I mean, the actual production value of this game really is shocking how much they put into the art and animations and how much care they like. Even when you were looking at the skins and you zoom in, they have different animations just because
Yeah.
you zoomed in, and it's like you really do feel like there was just too much budget put into this, and it actually worked.
Honestly,
They
like,
pulled it off, and you get to
if
see
this
that in
is
the game
like
too.
the type of game that Net is gonna come out with like every few years, I'm done with it. Honestly, I don't care. It's very good. It's like the production is good and the animation, that like damn. I feel like it's like the first time I ever saw like a Marvel animated thing that I genuinely think looks very good.
It is, and I know you're like they have some cinematics that they have on the YouTube. If you haven't checked those out, really go check them out. There's a 3-minute one that's like think you'd be looking at Spider-Verse or something. It is insane how much they really
And
do
like
have their
the
style.
hero
just-
selection is not even like the hero selection is not like only mainstream character. They have like very obscure character. Like I don't know Jeff the Shark. Who is Jeff the Shark, dude? Jeff
I
the
don't know if
Land
he was
Shark?
created for the game or
Yeah,
what.
I
I
don't.
actually don't know.
No,
We
it's
don't know.
apparently he's an actual character from Marvel. So
I would
he's
imagine,
like-
yeah. There's probably tons of Marvel
Damn.
characters. Yeah.
There's also who else? Luna Snow. I don't know Cloak and Dagger. I know people know them, but I don't know Cloak
Yeah.
and Dagger.
They had a TV show a while back, but I never read the comics for them.
Yeah.
A lot of they do have some deep cuts. I think that's what some fans were really excited about. Is like they're not afraid to put the non-MCU
A-lister,
characters in there.
non A-lister.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what I thought was
Also
really
X-Men
cool.
character.
Yo, Storm looked good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, Wolverine have a Kaioken, which is crazy. Wolverine with Kaioken is crazy, dude. So
yeah.
like when he entered like a rage mode, his hair turned into like the iconic.
Oh yeah,
Wolverine,
his hair does
hair.
the Wolverine stand up thing
Yeah.
that it does in the
That's so
cartoons.
crazy.
But his style is pretty cool too. He just jumps on. He got that berserker, not barrage, but I forgot what they call it. But he'll jump on you and just start mauling.
Someone on Twitter said that fighting Wolverine in this game is like fighting actual Wolverine because he gonna jump you every time.
Like he
That's
just jumps
surprising.
and pins.
Mm.
And I think what's really cool about the gameplay is, you know what, we were knocking this game a little bit for maybe it's too much like Overwatch. Like there's so much similarities, but when you get into it, the thing is we like the characters of Overwatch, right? We love their abilities. And when you get into it and you started, like I was just messing around on the practice screen and with all the characters, and like you start seeing like this is kind of like Soldier 76, this is kind of like Symmetra, but then that's just one move for them, but they don't actually play like that all the time, right? And I thought that was interesting. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like a one-to-one character from like this is very copied from Overwatch. I guess like I cannot think of anything. Honestly, like the same character like Moira and Scarlet, which is like Scarlet is basically a DPS Moira. And then like Captain America Hulk Kid is basically just a Bridget but tank Bridget basically.
Yeah. And I think Thor has Reinhardt's swing.
Actually,
he has,
like
Reinhardt,
Reinhardt,
with the hammer.
Reinhardt
like
will actually be like Doctor Strange.
It's Doctor Strange, but that's the thing. Reinhardt's shield is in Doctor Strange's kit,
and then
but Reinhardt's hammer hit is in Thor's kit. So like it feels exactly the same, but I'm like,
that's like 5 Genji in this game.
Dude, yeah, there's like everyone's hopping and swinging. Hawkeye, somehow the snipers got cheated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, they got some weird mobility.
The sniper are really strong. Like Hawkeye and Black Widow is really strong in this game.
But their mobility it's different because they don't have hooks or dashes.
They're in the back row basically.
Yeah.
So
they're like,
if you get caught by Iron Fist, it's done for you.
No,
Let
you
me tell you
away.
something. Like Iron Fist player is a talk, dude. I don't wanna see Iron Fist player ever again. I got traumatized over the weekend.
So I guess my question to you is, do you think that they will have there is a tournament that they're going to be doing, but do you see this being an esports?
There's a tournament tab on the game itself. Yeah. And I think they are going to be like Fortnite, like FNCS type bit, where the tournament is only played in game, and then like there's maybe like some esports skin, but I don't know. We'll have to see first how it play out.
But yeah, I think we're in season 0 right now. Season 1 starts in January something.
It's called Doom something. So probably like season 1 is gonna be like Doom being the first character introduced in the game. And if I have to guess,
I want him to finger laser and foot stomp.
No, like, I want him to have the Marvel vs. Capcom moves that the drop kick.
Finger lasers and foot dives, man. He got a foot dive at least somehow.
Also, like Spider-Man is basically just a fighting game character because you need the full combo to kill someone with Spider-Man. But he's really fun to play though. I've been enjoying him so far.
They have a good balance of, I think there's 2 things. They have a good balance of skill intense characters and non-skill intensive characters. And then of course, there's something about it being third person and there's so much room that you feel. it feels like you're just, like I said, when I actually play it, I'll find this out. But it feels like you're more free to focus on V1s or 2v2s or whatever, as opposed to Overwatch, where you really do, especially Overwatch 2, the 5v5, like everyone
It's
has to be kind
very
of cohesive.
it's very
Yeah.
tight. And also like because it's a third person, you can see your skin, which is basically like buying skin in this game is more worth it, honestly. I'm not advocating people to buy skin in video game, but if you have to buy skin in video game, buy it in this game because you can actually see what you buy.
And they've
This
got
game and Fortnite, honestly, like the best buck for your best something for your buck. I forgot
best
the,
bang
the,
for
the
your
saying.
buck.
Yeah,
Best
best
buck.
bang for your buck.
It's
Best buck
just
for
your
your
best
bang.
buck. No, I think you're right on that. And they do. I was surprised to see that they do have like the movie collabs. So like Wolverine has the Wolverine Deadpool skin. He even has the
Yeah.
animation for like when he's fighting out of the car. When they're fighting the car and he
that's
busts.
the
I'm like,
that's what it's called, the MVP screen.
yeah.
This game gave Spider-Man MCU Spider-Man sauce. Like it's crazy how they do that. They
And
give that boy a sauce, dude.
I can't wait to
But
see
yeah.
how they kind of move forward with the game. As of now, though, it's definitely hitting that Overwatch 1 vibes in terms of fun and people exploring and finding new things about the characters and just just gelling and chilling.
And also because it's like this is like NetEase, so I hope this game hits well because like Gundam Evolution, I still miss that game.
Oh yeah,
Like,
got shut down.
they
Bye.
took that game away from me too fast. Dude. It's only a year. It's only live for a year, dude. That's crazy.
I mean, that was longer than Blue Protocol.
Was it longer than Blue
Worldwide,
Protocol?
worldwide at least. Worldwide, it was longer.
I think Blue Protocol is technically still going for another month.
It is, and I saw something online saying that like is it Tencent or NetEase? It's one of the two is publishing something that's very similar to
Like some other Chinese company.
yeah, that's similar to Blue Protocol, but yeah, that game unfortunately died too soon. And Gundam Evolution was fun. I mean, it was another take. But hey, here's the thing: next year, Mecha Break,
Oh yeah, I
they
forgot.
got you.
Hell yeah.
They got your time, buddy.
Like I've been thinking about like this year I've been spending so much time on like free video game. Or like basically like gacha game. Honestly.
Yeah.
I've spent too much time on gacha game.
Are you saving money
I got-
though? Are you like saving money by not buying games?
I mean, I do still buy games. I didn't spend money on gacha game, but I have the urge to do it, especially with Zenless Zone Zero. But you know, I'm gonna hold that.
You haven't spent any money on that game yet?
The monthly pass. So I already bought the monthly pass,
Okay.
which is basically like the daily reward,
Like the login
90
thing?
Polychrome. Yeah,
Yeah.
the 90 shit.
Okay. Well, I guess speaking of Zenless Zone Zero, let's see if I don't break the stream, or not stream, but this podcast. Zenless Zone Zero has a
Zone Zero 1.4.
1.4.
Dude, honestly, this is my game of the year. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I fell in love with this game so much, with the world in this game, and with every character in this game. I just love it.
I did a little bit of it, but I didn't stick with it. I was playing Wukong at the time, but the music, everything, like the combat was sick.
Yeah, the combat's like really satisfying.
This is like the one gacha game that I very like vibe with, like the theme, the vibe of the game, like the style of the game, the animation. I don't know. I just love this game, dude.
Well, it's a good thing that they'll December 18th is when the new update's going to be launching.
next week.
Comes with new playable agents, PS5 Pro
Hoshimi
ray
Miyabi, yeah.
tracing support.
Wait, does the PC version have ray tracing support?
It doesn't, so it's PS5 exclusive, so this is ridiculous. I didn't even know that.
What's like how does that work? Yeah.
I don't know. I have to check because I never checked the setting in this game, but yeah, 1.4. Let me talk about the 1.4 update real quick.
Yeah.
The dev basically like market this update as a soft restart of the game, and if people want to join back into ZZZ, I encourage people to jump in on this update because they revamp like a lot of stuff, like the TV mode. there's a TV mode in the game where basically like grid system for like the story.
Okay.
They basically removing that with you play as a playable Bangbu, and it just changed like the story how it thought. So they removed
The TV thing.
TV mode, yeah, from
That's
the story.
That's interesting because I put a little bit of the game at launch, and I remember the TV part of it. Like, I wouldn't say it was bad. I
It's
I would
not
say
bad.
I didn't
was,
enjoy
like,
it as
boring.
much as like combat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
it
they
was still
basically removed that with a platformer.
okay because it was still interesting because it was kind of like a easy puzzle, I guess.
Mm.
So it was like different.
The story that they told with the TV mode, you basically like guide people in the holo, and they represent the holo with the TV, because like the holo changes like every time you enter it, and then you need like a proxies to guide you. So that's basically the whole thing with the TV mode.
So that's all gone now.
I'll go now for
Okay.
the story basically, but there's probably still some left in the side quests, but we'll see.
That's kind of cool. No, that's interesting.
Interesting.
I'll probably I want to go check that out again because if it's gonna be more what's the word like action based, then might be more engaging.
Yeah. They will change that for like previous story mode too. So like it's not only in the new
Like the
chapter. It will be in the previous chapter.
In the previous
like the early
chapters?
chapter.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm surprised though that they're doing like a soft relaunch for it. I mean, tons of people are playing it, but that's a good thing that they listen to the feedback so much and just kind of just change
Imagine
back
being
to
the
it.
one guy who is like who came up with the TV mode. He's like, guys, I got a cool idea for this game. You guys, everyone's gonna love it.
Let me just take it out. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter anymore.
Show up in the office anymore.
You still work here, bro? We took the TV mode out. You supposed to go with it.
That would be so
Yeah.
sad.
Honestly, like the dev for this game is like they really care about this game, because you can tell like every update they respond to like feedback, like every minor feedback they respond to it. But and also we're gonna get like a free 5-star character if you log in the game before 1.6. So
wow.
like 2 version after this.
Wait,
You get
what is 1.6?
Harumasa, Asaba Harumasa. That's the lightning DPS character. I know, like this banner for this chapter. No, this banner for this patch is Hoshimi Miyabi. I guess people really look forward for her because she's being built as this. She's kind of like Virgil, honestly.
Oh,
Like her
dang.
movelet, basically. If I have to say, they might hype her as like the Raiden main in this game, but I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, it's the fact that they can hype them up like that, and then they'll actually play like that. You know, that's the whole point where it's like, okay, they can hype them up, but they also back it up. So you tell me that she plays like Virgil or Raiden, I see that in my head. And I'm like, dang, they about to tear it up with her. They about to tear it up. Yeah. Moving on to Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake shipments. In terms of sales worldwide, it has been doing really good at almost 2 million or above 2 million sales worldwide, with 1 million of those coming from Japan. 55,771 units sold here in Japan, 742,000 of those on the Switch and 212,000 on the PS5. We always knew that Dragon Quest was a very, childhood series here in Japan. A lot of people really do cherish and revere it. But these are in specific, the order of 3, 2, 1. Those are the pretty pinnacle of the series. I know, Alex, you played Dragon Quest 11.
Yeah, 11
on stream.
Yeah.
And I know you both of y'all have played more than just
11.
those.
Yeah, you beat 11, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I played it on the Switch. I was about to get it on the Steam, but I just have to bet it on the Switch because I already bought it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Have either of you picked up this one yet, or?
No, I haven't. I mean, like, it's sold out.
You want the physical?
Yeah, I mean, we went to the store on the weekend to go window shopping, and then three, at least on the Switch. I mean, the numbers obviously kind of backed us up here, but the Switch version was sold out, and then PS5 version you can still pick up, I think, or you can buy it digitally. Obviously, that's still an option, but it's selling extremely well. No, I haven't picked it up. I will though. I really should. It's been a while since I've dove into an RPG. Uh, if you have played 11 and if you beat 11, you can kind of understand why 1, 2, 3, or I guess 3, 1, 2 kind of make sense to play after.
Yeah. This is, of course, the first one that's coming out, and then 1 and 2 are going to be set to release next year sometime. I was listening to another podcast, the 84 Play podcast, and they were talking about, I mean, just kind of remember this one is an older. I mean, this game came out in like the 80s, so
It's like a
it might be little
Famicom
bit-
game, yeah,
Yeah.
like super old, like 8-bit kind of sprite. So
So the systems are going to be a little bit older. Luckily, these are deeper than the first and second game. So the question after this is like, how are they going to kind of not modernize, but how do they change up the first two games to make them a little bit more, well, just a little bit more modern in some ways, as opposed to 3, which at least was later. But anyways, that's good. That's happening. Also, if you're into some JRPGs, I'm going to be picking up Asian Neo Dimension.
Fantasia Neo, that's a fucked up title, but yeah.
It is a title. Like, what the heck?
I thought you was talking about metaphor.
Yeah, same actually at first, but then
Yeah,
you
like
said
fantasy,
then the
like,
Shun
what?
part, and I was like, oh, that other
What the
game,
hell are you
yeah.
Coming from Mistwalker Studios, so I'm very, very excited to play that. I'm debating if I should play, because that one's gonna be shorter, hands down. It's probably like 60 hours or something. If I should just play that, or should I just go into Metaphor? I did buy Metaphor. I did pick it up
Yeah.
over Black Friday. So
I only been playing for like 10 hours of metaphor, and so far I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm like 15 or 20 hours in the metaphor.
I didn't expect this game to be like a road trip game, and I was like, damn, okay, I'm in. I thought it was gonna be like personal, like
It's pretty gritty, yeah.
yeah, it's very gritty.
It's got a different. You can tell it's the Persona team. Obviously, I mean that's no surprise that it like in the way that the menus kind of handle battle systems obviously very similar, but the the world itself is so much more like I guess like depressing compared to Persona.
Yeah,
So this
like you made racism normal in that game.
made racism normal. Yeah, no. It's a pretty serious theme. It's an ongoing theme in the story. So
hey, at least it's
One of the scene was like, "There's no discrimination. That's not just that's a fantasy."
yeah.
Like, the game-
Yeah.
like in the early like chapter in this game, there's someone dying, right? And then you interact with your character, and then as he dies, he said, "Don't touch me with your filthy alien hand." Like, damn.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
just
yeah.
die.
It's pretty savage,
hell?
yeah.
What the fuck?
at
And-
least
Come on,
it's
dude.
There's like a so there's a part in the story where it's like there's like a fictional book that the main character has, and he's like kind of telling other people about like the world inside the book, and it's like inside this book like political leaders are voted by the public, and the most suitable candidate gets chosen, and then all the characters are just like, well, obviously that's fantasy, that will never happen.
Oh, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah.
about, dude? Yeah, the book in that game basically like it represents our world, like the real world, like real life shit, and it's basically like it's just fantasy.
I mean, I will say, it sounds like it's done much better than Final Fantasy 16, so that I'm happy for that.
Well, it's probably
Yeah.
because it released on like triple the platforms.
No, I mean about the racism issue.
The racism thing, the
Yeah.
racism angle. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Angle.
Yeah.
I'm over here like, yeah, I just want to make sure that they're going to discriminate against people. They do it right.
Yeah, so your character, the main character, like his class, I guess, or his race is like considered like
Tribe. It's tribe. It's called the tribe.
the tribe. Yeah. It's like it's like the worst of all of them. People treat you very poorly.
That's why it
Alien,
makes
like,
it even better
dude,
when you rise up.
Yeah.
you enter a shop, right? What are you doing, you alien? I was like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Or
buy some tea, goddamn.
there's like a quest giver, and he's like, "Oh, I really need like help," and then he's like, "Oh, but not from you."
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like, I need to kill these skeletons. Like, you can't do it. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? What are you fucking talking about? I spent 2 hours in that dungeon. Are you kidding me?
Do you not know what I can do? I can do it all. Like, jeez. Yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna skip the last 2 stories just because we are coming up on time, but also we're just gonna figure out camera issues for
Do you want me
next
to
week.
rejoin?
Yeah, just rejoin and see if that works. I just closed the other stuff. So yeah, when you pay for a software, ain't it a shame when it don't work?
This is not free.
This ain't
I
free.
thought it was free.
The free version is I got this on Black Friday because the AI clips for Riverside are actually really good. It actually picks up perfectly. This is technically easier for me to edit too. Like I can make it a much better show technically, as long as I guess the recording quality holds up. We'll see how it goes. We'll see at the end of this episode. But the only thing I had after this was just that we do have the Game Awards this Friday, or sorry, this Thursday for everyone else. Tekken 8 is going to have their newest character, or the last character
It's
for season
100%
1.
a guest character.
Yeah.
100% a guest character.
Who do you think it's
Yeah,
going to be?
We
Kazuma
rolling
Kiryu.
Tifa's kids?
Sorry, what?
It's Kiryu. It's
Oh,
gonna be
Rolling
Kiryu?
Tifa's? Kiryu?
Yeah.
I-
I hope it's Kiryu.
I
dude.
would love it. I would love it for the big Kiryu. That'd be amazing. Yeah.
But knowing them, it's probably gonna be like, I don't know, some random bullshit. They have Negan in Tekken 7, so like
Wait, they have who?
maybe a Negan, the Walking Dead character.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was was it Noctis, then Negan,
And
then
Noctis
Geef?
first, and then like Geese, and
Yeah,
then you
Geese.
have who else? I forget. the name.
Akuma?
Yeah.
Akuma?
No,
Cool.
Akuma was like in the story. He's like base game. Akuma is
Oh,
base
okay.
game.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's saying like it has to be something, kind of crazy at this. It has to be a guest character at this point, since I don't think any of the normal Tekken roster is going to get anyone like super jazzed. I mean, if your character comes back,
They
that's
will
great,
not
but
put this in the Game Award
no,
if it's not a guest character.
if it's not a guest character,
I would like Solid Snake.
It's gonna be Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, Jeff Key himself.
I mean,
He
there is-
announces it. He's like the next character, and he like winks at the camera. Yeah.
I will say, Solid Snake, that is a good possibility. He has a game coming out next year. He actually works promotion wise, so
Be Monkey D. Luffy.
Goofy.
So
That Luffy.
Goofy?
Monkey D. Luffy.
Goofy.
Luffy, what?
So I was
Tier
like
5 Luffy?
Goofy. I was like Gorsh.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Goofy,
maybe.
Goofy. That would be something else.
It's
right
like cuts. It's like a black screen. It's like guest character, and
Oh,
then you just hear like
speaking of Goofy.
Gorsh.
Speaking of Goofy, I bet there's gonna be like Kingdom Hearts 4 or something in
Oh,
the
yeah.
Game Award.
Oh my gosh, is it time for
I'm
that?
like 80%. I'm like 80% sure, honestly.
Is it time for Kingdom Hearts 4? Like, do we think they even have anything else? Because they had that trailer for 2 years ago?
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
DQ12.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
still have DQ12.
But
They
like,
still have DQ12 and Kingdom Hearts 4. So.
yeah. So since then, Square's already released 16 and Rebirth. So we're kind of like past those big projects.
Yeah.
So
There's only those
But-
2 left.
Then the issue is, if they show a trailer, do we believe that they can deliver a game by the end of next year for
I
Kingdom
mean-
Hearts 4?
it depends.
Because that's usually now what trailers are out. Like, it's like a year ahead ish.
I think. Well, when they announced for, you said 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was it 2? Maybe more.
I
Could've
think
been more.
I think it was the part of the start of the pandemic, right? So it might have been 2020.
Yeah, it was around in there. Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer was like 2022, I think.
20,
Or 2021.
2020. Okay, yeah. So it's like,
Okay.
It's definitely not before 2020.
okay. So it's not impossible if they have a trailer and then they're like, oh, coming at the end of 2025, all day 2025, which could also be
Yeah.
like, that could technically be February 2026. Like, that's not impossible, right?
It's not. I think 2026 seems like a better one because
Like early 2026, right?
Early 2026.
Early 2026. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have that mobile version that hasn't come out yet, right?
The what?
I forgot what it's called. They have a mobile one. Remember they announced it?
Like
alongside
mobile
Kingdom
4?
Hearts 4?
Mobile Kingdom Hearts 4?
It was a mobile Kingdom Hearts game,
Like one of those like tie-in game. I remember
but it's like full
the
3D and
the
everything
first time too.
for the story. I forgot what it's called now. Hope the stream doesn't crash. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. There it is. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link for iOS and Android. Is this a walking game? It's like you need a GPS. I haven't looked at this in
That'd be fun.
ages,
It's like
so.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. I mean, that was a trend. So, but yeah, that would be pretty cool. I mean, I think Game Awards.
Yeah, I think Game
Always.
Awards always has like a couple good trailers, right? Good announcements.
Yeah. I always have good announcements. At least one.
I only voted for one thing for Game Award. It's the best mobile game.
Oh,
It's
ZZ.
only ZZZ. Yeah, that's only the. I didn't choose Game of the Year.
Did we vote
No, I choose Balatro, I think.
As Game of the Year.
for Game of the Year?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a dark feeling that Velatro is. I don't know if it wins Best Game Direction or Best
I know.
Game of the Year.
I hope it
It's
wins
gonna
just to be so like a black
everyone
horse,
would be
you
like,
know.
the fuck?
I hope
It'd
it.
be like
I,
half the
I
people like, what?
no.
Other half, like,
I hope it wins. That'd
yes.
be crazy.
Man, that'd be crazy though. It's good games this year, honestly. Really good game year for games. Better than I thought it was going to be. So,
Yeah.
anyways.
All of my fondest memory is like from gacha game, like Honkai Star Rail and ZZZ. It's crazy, dude.
Well, you know what? I was thinking in my head. I was like, what games is MiHoYo supporting right now? And I kind of forgot about Star Rail initially. So
Yeah, Star Rail.
Genshin, Star Rail, ZZZ, and then technically Third Impact is still going. So that's 4 games.
They also have Love and Deep Space. It's the dating sim with dudes.
Oh, that's MiHoYo?
Yeah, that's MiHoYo, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Tear of Themis too.
So still more than I thought, actually.
Speaking of MiHoYo, they have a major competition with the anime GTA Spider-Man like RPG.
On now. Yeah.
We're gonna skip over. But anyways, thanks everyone for joining us this week. Hopefully next week we won't have any technical difficulties. I'll be troubleshooting, trying to figure this out. So for myself, you can find me at NinjaTrixta on Twitch. Where can they find you on social media? Are you
You can
on?
find me at Just Ehe on Twitter and Just Ehe on Blue Sky. Only Ehe on Blue Sky.
Just Ehe? That's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bluesky dot something.
That's clean.
Ehe.bluesky.com, I think.
That is clean.
That's clean.
I was
Yeah,
very
nice.
early.
Yeah, good
I
job.
got
follow you
invited
there.
very early.
Yeah, it's a good that's a good username.
Then Alex, where can they follow you?
I'm just I don't have a Blue Sky, like a public Blue Sky, I mean. So just twitch.tv/Root24. I'm streaming probably Final Fantasy 15 this week.
Final Fantasy 15?
15?
Yeah, like XV.
Wow.
I haven't
Back.
come back from that game since 2015. Maybe I should, because I know they like fix a lot of things.
Yeah, they did. I'm not playing that version though.
Even weirder. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but you finished. I remember you said. I think you finished it, right?
I beat 15 before they patched it. So if I were to go back and play 15, it would probably be like a semi-new game to me. And I actually haven't touched any of the DLC, and I think that would still be a good thing to check out because it is more story, right? And they added episode Arden, which I bought on Steam but never played. So they added more like development to the villain. And Arden's a great character.
Play the one on Switch, the mobile version.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. That's the version I'm playing.
Oh, you're gonna play that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
It's just so I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. It's fun. It's like the same game, but it's not the same game.
It's going to be an interesting one. Anyways, we'll catch you next week for episode 201.
Excellent.
This was 200.
200
This was 200.
episodes. Fuck, it's been
We
a long
did it
time.
together. All three of us.
Yeah.
Not me.
What?
The hell?
What?
The hell?
That's right. So early next year, we could do our Game of the Year awards, and we can also do our new like best butt episode because there's been a bunch of new butts in the game since then. So
There has been.
Zhu Yuan, Zenless Zone Zero. I would just say that.
for best butt or for best game, I did say breast butt.
Best
Sorry.
butt.
Yeah, I got.
No,
Sorry, my brain's just
Best butt. Zhu
Yeah.
Yuan from Zenless Zone Zero.
It's because I said Stellar Blade. You went,
I mean,
you went both.
Yeah. So ZZZ for best butt or for best game or both, really?
Both, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
All right. All right, everyone. Take it easy, and we'll see you later. We are out.
Good night. We should sign off with good night. I like that.
Good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.